I'm Parker Coffin. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Santa Barbara, California. My dad loved surfing. He kind of got into it a little bit later, kind of after college and stuff. But I just got into surfing from my dad and uncle. We were on a family vacation one time. It was like the most perfect little way to learn how to surf, and they just started pushing us in. I was 2 years old. Well, last year was probably one of the better competitive years that I've ever had. I ended up winning the North American Junior series. It was a pretty special one for me because it was more of like a culmination of all my results from the year. I ended up winning the Barbados Pro Junior, and I got second at Belmar, and I got second at Cocoa Beach. Kind of in like a little bit of competitive limbo at the moment. I'm still doing the juniors and stuff, but this is probably going to be the first year that I've ever gone out and actually like kind of gave the QS a go in hopes of getting into those prime events. So I'm going to do the Völkl Pipe Pro here and then jump on a plane and go do those 2 6 stars in Oz. And then just pretty much whatever QSs I can do for the whole year, just as like a personal goal, you know, like regardless of how long I got on and hung out. And I think just to qualify would be a dream, you know, and just be able to travel and do those events with the best surfers in the world. It was super funny actually, the whole Wildfire trip. We wanted to go to Australia, and I was already in Indo, and I was gonna fly to Australia and meet up with my brother and the rest of the crew, and the waves are gonna suck. It was gonna be like literally 1 foot and howling on shore. I went to Oz for I think a day, and we were just like, I don't think we can do this. Like, we gotta go somewhere. And then super last minute, like my brother changed his ticket, and we like just ended up going to, you know, Sumbawa or whatever, and the forecast looked like it was gonna be pretty good. So we just kind of ended up winging it, and it turned out all right. Well, I mean, it's a pretty small little zone. There was like, you know, the main hotel or whatever, and we just kind of hung out there. We were literally surfing all day. All the waves are closed, and you just kind of jam back and forth in scooters. Pretty rad, just like growling through the little sand dunes or whatever, like in scooters doing like burnouts before you're surfing, so it was pretty sick. We surfed the peak was really good, and then the cobblestones little left was pretty sick, and then we surfed periscopes. Periscopes was pretty sick. It was kind of a hard way backside though, it was super fast, so I never did that good out there, but Connor, Jaden, and Jay absolutely tore that place apart. And then the peak was obviously insane, it was getting barreled and stuff, and then the other little left that we surfed was just, it seriously looked like a wave pool. It was like the clearest water, and it was just the same wave every single time. Kind of sketchy though, pretty dry reef. Definitely broke all my boards within like 4 days. So it was pretty funny. I was struggling on the board factor, but I ended up getting them fixed, and then it was all good. This year, I don't know, Völkl's making like a new surf movie, so I'm pretty excited to try and work on that with those guys a little bit. And it's just, until something pops up, just try and hang out and kind of just go wherever the waves are good. It's hard to kind of plan stuff in advance, and hopefully just try and get some good waves somewhere. Kind of the goal.